Hello, it's me again. Welcome to Villa Balbiano. It's a magnificent 17th century historic villa, and I'm so pleased to have all of you here with us. And most importantly, we are here to celebrate the love and the marriage of Armine and Ryan. I want to see everyone eat and drink and dance your heart out. So, welcome all, and let's have a great time.
Thank you, Chaz, for that beautiful intro. It is truly an honor to stand before all of you on this beautiful day. My name is Joel, as Chaz just said, Matthew with an M, not a W. And I've had the privilege of enjoying a long friendship with both Ryan and Armine. I'm thrilled to share a few words about this incredible couple as we celebrate their love. Although I've gotten very close with both of these cuties over the years, Armine and I actually did meet first all the way back in 2015. I was immediately drawn to how she blended her go-getter nature with empathy and compassion. The following year, she visited me in Seattle, and it was on that trip that we really grew to be close friends. To call my Seattle apartment bare bones would be too kind. I didn't have a bed, clothes hangers, cutting boards, a wardrobe, you name it. I was basically just like living out of a backpack. To be honest, I probably should have paid Armine for the privilege of hosting her. Despite seeing my decrepit living arrangements, Armine insisted that we cook a gourmet meal at least once. We splurged on some salmon over down at Pike Place Market and made a delicious meal using butter knives to fillet the fish. I felt so loved in that moment. Armine's sweet gesture back then showed me her ability to make the most out of any situation. Now that she has a partner in crime, I feel like there's nothing that can keep her from achieving her goals, also while having some fun. One of my standout memories of the two of them together came a few years later, after I moved to LA. There are a ton of shared experiences that I can relay, but this particular one comes from a weekend evening in Santa Monica when Ryan and Armine revealed to me that they had low-key been collecting and charging bird scooters overnight as a side gig. For those of you who live in LA, you might remember how big a deal these scooters were at the time. They were convenient and cheap, and if you weren't using them, extremely annoying. What these two realized was that the company would pay anyone to charge scooters overnight. And since Santa Monica was jam-packed with them, it was pretty easy to snag a few every day and just plug them in for a few bucks. So that's how I found myself scooter hunting after dinner on a Saturday night. House parties, concerts, camping, surfing? How about we just zoom around Santa Monica and make some dough? They were even able to make enough money to take a trip to Europe solely on the bird income. Not only do I look back on our Zoomy adventure with a lot of joy, it's a great reminder of their personalities mixing in a fun, creative, and entrepreneurial way. Now, let's take a minute to talk about Ryan. To know him is to experience the perfect blend of silly, adventurous, and driven. But what I'd like to highlight about Ryan today is his deep devotion, not only to those he cares about, but especially towards Armine. So this was a couple years ago. We had made dinner plans during a trip we took together to Seattle. This restaurant came with it had come highly recommended, and we were thrilled to get a table during the dinner rush. Unfortunately, when we saw the menu, there was nothing that appealed to any of us. I was pretty hungry though, and I was like determined to try the food since it had been highly praised and a lot of my friends had recommended it. And so this is a small moment, but Ryan he blew my mind when he turned to Armine and he assured her that we could just find another restaurant if she wasn't a fan of the menu. He was even happy to find food and get it takeout and bring it back to us to the hotel if we were tired. It was such a small gesture. I don't even know if you guys remember this happening, but I was so flabbergasted in that moment. Like, if I were Ryan, I would have prioritized my own stomach, the fact that we'd already been seated, the restaurant's reputation, and the social stigma of leaving. But to see how easy it was for Ryan to prioritize Armine's happiness, it was such an eye-opening moment for me. And it really made me feel like they had something really special. To be clear, it's not just a moment at dinner. It's a consistent attitude of care and devotion from Ryan to Armine and also from Armine to Ryan that speaks volumes. They prioritize each other's happiness in ways both mundane and extraordinary. And after I saw it that first night, I began seeing it everywhere. Their everyday activities, the vacations they take, the way they split up their Thanksgiving prep, it's all over the place. Ryan, Armine, you both have been incredible role models to me, and I aspire to follow your example in my life. So, I think everyone's wine has been regularly refilled. So if you would all join me in raising your glasses, let me grab my glass too. I'd like to propose a toast to Ryan and Armine. May you create a home that's a haven of love and understanding, where you find solace in each other and the community that you have built. Here's to a lifetime of cherished moments and a partnership that continues to inspire us all. Cheers. Woo! Nice. Don't break the glasses. In closing, Ryan, Armine, as you embark on this new chapter in life, know that your journey touches each of us here. We are all blessed for having witnessed your love. May your days be filled with as much joy as you've given us all. To Armine and Ryan and the bright future that lies ahead. Amazing. We did it. I'm done. That was it. I'm coming. I'm giving the mic back to Chaz.
This is a little overdue because yesterday, shout out to the, train operator strike for these trains. I wasn't able to make it to the welcome dinner, but I think they saved the best for the last, hopefully, out of our speeches. Anyways, Ryan, I've known you for basically half my life to this point. We met back in high school when 14, 15 years old, and now that we're kind of breaking 30, I'm really thinking back and just how dependable you were to me, and through the times that we did our fantasy football drafts or we went out golfing, did little league ice hockey coaching together, you were always there to take us out to, drive, and you were there to give us all the support that we needed. And honestly, I think there's nobody else that I'd really consider to be one of my closest friends. And, despite what people may think, even though you may seem like a very strong, silent type, I think you have, the biggest heart, one of the biggest hearts out of all of us, with your generosity and the love that you really display to us every time I'm back in California, and also that really bleeds out to your relationship with Armene. And Armene, just getting to know you the past 7 years, has been eventful to say the least. Between kind of just mixing all our personal and business stuff together, I think I've really been able to find a really close friend, and I think me and Grace really consider you somebody who is extremely dependable as well. Somebody who, how do I say it, is so loving, and just outside of all that other extra stuff, we really consider you a close friend as well. And just I'm really thankful that you guys invited us here. I know I don't see you that much being on the East Coast, but Ryan, you really are one of my dearest friends, and I really hope that you guys have the most fruitful wedding, the most fruitful marriage, and that we can continue to just stay in touch. Being back in California, I just look forward to really just being part of your guys' lives. And thanks guys for really loving me and Grace. So I want to raise a toast as well to Ryan and Armene, and I hope that we can all have a very fun night together with a lot of dancing. Don't be shy. Come out to the dance floor. Have plenty of drinks. I think they open bars out for a while. So, cheers, guys, to Ryan and Armene.
Married outside of Glendale today. Well, thank you all for coming. This is officially Thanksgiving Plus. So I'm so thankful that we somehow pulled this off today. It makes no sense to us. Even as we've been in it, we're just like, did we do this? Did we actually do this? Woo! And really, we couldn't have done any of this without the people that we know and the people that we love. So, first and foremost, Ida and Ara, thank you so much. Hand of applause. We couldn't have done this without you two. And also, Ani Babayan, a.k.a. Ferrara. She's married now. Every reservation was under Ani Ferrara because it's an Italian last name, so it really helped. But really, to my family, we were in this every single day for a year and a half. No days off, 2 Zoom meetings a week, a full calendar of meetings for this. And I cannot thank my family enough for being able to help us pull this off. So thank you so much. We asked all of our friends before we even started. We took a poll. We were like, if we do this, will you come? And it was a resounding yes. So thank you for being people of your word. It means a lot to us that you're all here to celebrate with us. I can't believe we're married. It's so cool. And as you know, Ryan is the most amazing man in the world. He bends over backwards to make sure that all our dreams come true. And I will forever do whatever I can to make sure your dreams come true as well. Pup, I love you. So with that said, now is the time where Como's hottest club is Villa Valbiano inside. So we're gonna head inside to the villa. We're gonna have a disco dance party. Feel free to change into whatever you want. if you want to, you can lead that. I won't lead it. Talk to Anastasia. Talk to Anastasia. She's right here. I will be wearing Lululemon and tennis shoes, so that's what I mean. Be comfortable, and let's go dance.